Hey, we're back playing Switch Sports Golf. The stream snipers are already here. And you know what? I've come to accept the stream snipers. I've come to accept I'll miss them when they're gone. You know why? Hold on. Will we make the semifinals? Yes, no, 1 minute. Because I've been playing the Super Auto Pets weekly, and there's only 4 people that I go up against every single freaking time. I realize I would rather lose to 7 people that are the same than lose to 4 people. Now, I'd rather lose to a wide array of individuals, but at least it's not as bad as just empty the cup, Billy XP. And I'm trying, there's one more that's shown up all the freaking time recently. Okay, this is a stacked lobby. Joe just said, I don't belong here. I mean, a B rank, that's a little spicy for sure. Is it Lord of Spelunky? Lord of Spelunky's not ruining anybody's dreams in SAP lately. I wish that I were. This is probably a hole-in-one.
Nice shot.
Or even better, a Joel in 2. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Don't worry about Midnight Suns, okay? Midnight Suns is coming back tomorrow. You're going to get so much Midnight Suns, you're going to be sick of it. Fuck. It was wrong in both ways. Don't chip it in. Don't chip it in! Joe was on the green. They deserved it. Don't chip it in from 2 miles away. Saved. Mathis keeps DMing me on Discord, too. He keeps hitting me with the @ sign. He goes, check it out. Dude just unlocked Ultimate Difficulty 3. I'm like in full copium mode. I'm like, well, I don't even want to have Ultimate 3 because it just makes the enemies have more HP, which would make the missions take longer. And I'm just trying to finish the game at this point anyway. I'm ready for it to be over. Something ridiculous like enemies have plus 150% HP or something like that. Well, they got like 1,000 HP on the big guys? That's too much, man. Homer. It'd be nice to throw one of those out here, right? Maybe not. You know what? Maybe we should just keep it cool.
Nice shot.
Come on. Come on. Drop. Don't roll so much. Don't roll so much. He's a genius! Silly Rice Krispie, congrats on your performances in the races. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions, and thank you. Thank you.
Nice shot.
Okay, a chip would go insanely hard here. There's no wind. It's uphill, none wind, nature's backspin. They chipped it in. I don't believe it. That was supposed to be my chip. Let me get like a 3.2. That was nature's backspin. That was not artificial backspin. That was organic backspin. You're not gonna kill me on par birdie. Zach, get out of here. Somebody quit the lobby too. Okay, Joja, look, Joja, you belong here. We made it. We did it, Joja. We did it, Joja. Choose prediction. We made the semis. We're playing with house money now. Will we make the finals? Yes, no. 1 minute. By the way, this is a nightmare course, especially with 31-mile-an-hour wind. I always think I'm going to overshoot this one. So we're going to shoot 9 iron. It looks like a heavy undershoot. I promise you, I think this is the right play. So what I said was, I promise you, I think this is the right play. I said, I think. Therefore, I am. Get like a 1.5. Great shot, Joja. I'm rooting for you. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? This is a very rude game of golf so far. It's going to be tough for us to make it. There are some banger approaches, don't get me wrong, but like at the same time. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. What am I going to need? Realistically, I think I'm going to need 37 points. Which means I need to get an eagle on a par 5. Or an eagle on a par 4. This would be a hell of a shot. Okay, I mean, you got to try. .22 mph wind. That's no joke.
Nice shot.
It is a nice lie. I'm happy with that. Ideally, someone would screw up really bad, but that's probably not likely to happen. So this going into the hole would be insane-o mode. Get like a 3.6 maybe. Most important shot of the lobby right here.
Nice shot.
It's an amazing approach, but like it's not in the hole, so we might be screwed. Ooh. Listen, we gotta acknowledge we left some strokes on the board here. We 2-putted on hole 1. We were an inch away from a chip 2 different times. Those are things we would want back, but I can't be too disappointed with my performance. Like, that was a pretty solid round, honestly. It was like par and 3 birdies? That's really good! Oh, 2 birdies, 2 pars? It's still really good. All right. I'm out of here. I think, honestly, because we're A28, I bet we'll get a small rating boost from that. Please. That's so fucked up. That they would take points away from me when I performed so admirably under pressure. Will we make the semifinals? It's okay. Now we end up in a slightly easier lobby, or at least a lobby full of people who are not quite as good at stream sniping. Weed Fiend. Repeat Clouds Weed Fiend. What a name, dude. Other songs that make you happy when you hear the first couple of bars. We talked about Return of the Mac by Mark Morrison. First of the Month by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Under Pressure is definitely up there. That's probably the cheesiest, like, Queen song that I still really like. Especially, like, me pause champing when I hear the first few bars of Under Pressure, then me erupting in the Morbius Theater reaction gif when I realize that it's not Ice Ice Baby because I'm not at a millennial's wedding. My reaction when I finally hear the dunk dunk that indicates that it's not Vanilla Ice's Ice Ice Baby. That is right, I did it. Number 5, are you kidding me? Oh, what have I done? Miracles can happen. Oh! What is this lie? This is not a hole where you're supposed to be confused. Backspin helps here. I might even go... I'd go like 3.8 backspin.
Nice shot.
Overstated the wind a touch. It's all about the putt, though. What a chip in from Evil Sarah.
Nice hunt.
Is there no respite from the Eagles? It's not enough. It's off. It's everything. It's everything. Okay, as soon as you get par on a hole that is literally just a straight line, you got some trouble. Death Row made, why is that so funny? Death Row made requests 100 Wumpa fruit for last meal. Why the fuck is that so hilarious? Everything's working together. The content of the message, but then also the fact that every first letter is capitalized, as if like it tricks your brain into thinking it's an actual news headline. It's so funny. Oh man. Okay, this is Chibley's 7-iron hole. Even with the wind. The green lilts a little bit to the right after landing.
Nice shot.
It's not bad. Certainly not bad.
Nice hunt.
Oh. You know what? I gotta go back to this. So can I tell you what happened there? While I was putting, in my backswing, I saw someone in chat say that that Wumpa fruit thing actually happened though.
Nice hunt.
And I couldn't stop myself from laughing. I was like, because for a second, my brain was like, really? And then I thought about it and I was like, no, not really. Of course not. I shouldn't have been glancing mid-putt, that's for sure. Sorry, that was me. You don't need to apologize. I lose a little bit of ranking points, but I have a nice laugh. I think we're probably still eliminated. But someone did bogey. But if they birdie bogeyed, it doesn't matter. They did birdie bogey. Damn, my ass is in last place. And the dude who got a bogey's eliminated too. Oh, man. Okay, this is a pretty bad performance. You know what the worst part is? Now I end up up against the motherfuckers who kicked me out of the finals in the last one because they're all sitting there waiting for their chance to join the next lobby. That's miserable. Nah, I'm playing volleyball. Joja, I wasn't... Listen. Did not make the semis. Did you win your lobby, Joja? No, Joe won. Of course Joe won. There he is. Maya's getting farmed now. Look at it. Here it is. It's Empty the Cup and Billy XD again. Hello, Chibley. How's New Zealand? I got a lot of questions about New Zealand. Do people in New Zealand regularly eat sandwiches? So I feel like in Commonwealth countries, there's like a line. Let me put it this way: a spectrum, a gradient, and the gradient goes from sandwich to pie. UK, for example, I'm not saying they don't have sandwiches, but they seem like more of a pie-focused kingdom to me. Meat pies, it's et cetera, et cetera. What is this bit? Bro, we invented sandwiches? Yeah, and America invented spaghetti. That doesn't mean it's not Italian. It's not a bit. Like, in Canada and the United States, I would say that savory sandwiches outnumber pies in terms of number consumed by the average Canadian by, I would say, 20 to 1. Now, I know you're going to say, what about Tourtière? What about Tourtière? Tourtière is the reason it's 20 to 1 instead of 100 to 1.
Round one.
In the U.S., it's got to be like 1,000 to 1. Nobody's eating meat pies in America. Well, unless they're from Australia first. This is a very tough shot. I think we got to club up and go like 3.7.
Nice shot.
Touch heavier than I would have liked, for sure. Oh! Holy cow!
Nice hunt.
I'm actually washed on putting today.
Nice par.
Today? I've had some good putting days. My chipping's been a little crazy, though. Okay, no, we might make it! We might make it! Triple bogey? What did I got? I got par. There's one triple bogey. A birdie would really hit the spot. I mean, I'm a sandwich guy myself, but it's mostly because meat pies are not as readily available here. Sandwiches are everywhere. Oh, my hole. Yeah, I would try.
Nice shot.
No. No, no, no! By an inch?
Nice shot.
The spoon was the right call. It's not a driver, it's a spoon-based situation. Stroke 4. I'm just going to say, like, par is actually possible here. More likely we're going to bogey, though.
Nice shot.
That's where I wanted it. Well, it would be a hell of a putt, that's for sure. Going a little bit this way, then bringing it back the other way. That's just offensive to me that they would do that. Can you put some suck on this one, please? It's a bogey. Par bogey is a pretty horrendous performance. We need somebody to do worse than that. Joe bogeyed, but he birdied the first hole. You don't matter because you're already eliminated. You birdied the first hole. You really got to screw this up. QG limit reached. Joe bogey, not my president. So true, so true. I'm just going to say it. We're not going to make the semifinals. We might be at 827 after this. Tough lobby, good game. Shut up. You know how irritating that is? I know, like, here's the thing. You've been laboring under the veil that doing evil things but putting a smile on your face while you do them means you can't be the victim of toxicity. Welcome to the real world. Someone taking your parallel parking spot when you throw your signal light on and then going, oh, sorry, I know you wanted that one, maybe next time. It's going to get one of these. It's going to get a Nice try, though. You'll be scary next year. GG, Canucks fans. Whoa, Pedersen, such a scary player. I know we won 6-0. Every time he touched the puck, I almost had a heart attack, though. You guys will be good next year. You got a great future. Shit drives me crazy. Just respect your role as a villain. Ouch. Crying face? No, you can't. We don't do this soft boy stuff here. Your feelings are not hurt. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to me. We're in the attitude era now. Ouch, my Blackhawks last night. I will say, when I was watching the first period of the Canucks and Blackhawks game last night, I didn't know a team could be as bad as the Chicago Blackhawks are. They're actually masters of tanking. They allowed the Vancouver Canucks to shoot 22 times in the first period. Their leading scorer had 17 minutes in the penalty box. Like, it's actually a master class in tanking. We want to club up. We want like a 3.7 maybe. Great there. Oh, the curve. It's a tough putt.
Nice on.
44 feet. That's not even... Actually, the power was not so bad. That's not a horrible putt. I'll take my par happily.
Nice par.
I finally watched Germa's Oh, the Misery clip yesterday, and I finally get it. It sticks in your head, that's for sure. Oh, the treachery. Every single person wants to be my enemy. This is great stuff. Mike got robbed in pressure cooker. Are we past the spoiler window? Because that's like that was my takeaway from the entire series for sure. I was enjoying myself in the series. I was saying this is a very fun time. And then a little stop on episode 3. Anyway, an event happened where I said, oh, that's what this show is about. Okay, I still had a good time watching the whole thing. But the final arc of narrative in that show is not my favorite for sure. Like, my ass was like, Gina is like, so immediately I saw the eggs and I'm thinking, I'm going to do a refined huevos rancheros. Mike is like, I'm making a sous vide and bone broth braised branzino with a cauliflower and jicama puree and smoked broccolini. I'm like, who do you think should win the challenge? Chicken fingers and dip? Or Mike, man. Mike's doing incredible work in the kitchen.
Nice shot.
Probably the one that tastes the best. Bro, that's Mike, though. Oh, this is in.
Nice shot.
Editor's note is not in, but it's close. Psycho bounce.
Nice home.
Also, I forgot that people are crazy about reality TV. I saw a thread online, on Reddit, I should say, about pressure cooker. And it said, somebody posted, man, I hate this person so much for their actions on the show. Her restaurant opens in Los Angeles soon, and I can't wait to review bomb it with 1-star reviews. These are the people that we share a planet with. I didn't like the way someone behaved on a cooking reality television program. I'm going to destroy their business without even going there. Everyone in the thread trashed them. No, they had no comments. They were like deep in the replies, but still like. Ooh, it's crazy, man. Burp, burp, burp. Could you guys hurry it up a little bit? No, it wasn't Gina. It was like Caroline. I want to say it was Caroline. Caroline, all the guys would say her fries are fine. The comment was just, it's crazy. People were like, I think she behaved badly on the show, and I think she was fake. I can't wait for her restaurant to open so I can destroy it. Holy cow. What is... Get a life. Dude, we're living! We did make the semifinals. That one goes out to the person who said he's tilted, he's not going to make this one. Okay, well, enjoy your points being redistributed to the optimists. I got no problems with Caroline. I mean, it's a TV show. I got no... The person I disliked most on the show was definitely... Well, like... Listen. Not to be a hater, but you gotta... Robbie, like, he's a not Robbie, sorry. Brian, the guy's a professional cook. Every single cooking challenge, he messed up horribly. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I get that he's meant to be, like, a nice guy. I'm not saying he's not a nice guy, but every challenge, he's like, I gotta redeem myself for my crab cakes. So I'm making panna cotta, and then it comes out looking like just goo. And then he somehow lives again. He's like, I gotta redeem myself for the crab cakes and the panna cotta. I'm gonna make, I forget what he makes, but it also like comes out bad. And you're like, brother, come on. It's a cooking show. This is the most important shot of the whole match. Every single person wants to be my enemy. 1.5. It sucks that you can't backspin a spoon. We actually needed like a 1.4. Imagine if that had gone in the hole, though. Just think about that for a second. It's like a 1.6 with backspin. Oh!
Nice approach.
Still a decent hole.
Nice call.
And I did find, I mean, I found Gina's gameplay a little annoying, but she doesn't seem like a, I wouldn't say she seems like a bad person. I would say it seems like she got cast as a villain in a reality show and then acted villainously. Of course, that's, I mean, it's the way, you always need a heel. Well, nothing changed. That's good for us. My favorite nuts are these. Okay. Fair enough. I can't disagree, I suppose. Oh, the treachery. Everybody's trying to ligma me. Ooh. The punnery. Every single person is trying to sugma me. 3.8.
Nice shot.
Spooky. I honestly thought we'd catch a little more roll than that. We should have been at 4. And we're right on the pimple. So you do want a little backspin. Like a almost 2-piece backspin. It's okay. Kept us where we wanted to be. And right here. Right through the midline.
Nice call.
We're making the finals, I think. Winning the finals is going to be tough, though. Three points down. Anything can happen. I feel bad for the people that were 4th, 5th, and 6th there. Because there was like no opportunity on any of those holes to make up ground. Will we win the finals? Yes, no. It feels good just to be invited.
Final round.
It's tough. Feels like you want like a mild right curve on this one. Because we don't want to hit the tree to start with. They won't curve. They won't curve me, dude.
Nice shot.
And then you throw in a little slice on that. You insult me. That's horrendous. That's god awful. That's my normal shot right there. Okay. That's rough. That's rough. We're gonna go 2.5 around the tree. It's probably about as good as we could have done. Now this has to be the shot of the century. With the spoon? No, no, no. This has to be an iron. We can't have it roll that much.
Nice shot.
Imagine if I aimed better. We're in every type of terrain here. 26 miles straight back. Let me get like a 1.7. Backspin, but you got a backspin. That was the plan. That was the plan. What the hell is this?
Nice call.
Somebody bogeyed, but I don't think it's enough. We might have moved up to second. Nope. Not quite.
Cool.
Elden Ring GeoGuessr is out. Chibli, is this where you're at? You're doing game selection or suggestions in chat? I mean, I expect that from the average chatter, but not from you, Chibli, when you're capable of such great things. I'm just trying to help you out. Yeah, but every area in Elden Ring looks exactly the same. Are we ready for that? Are we ready for this take? That there's green K-lid, water K-lid, red Limgrave, which is K-lid, tornado K-lid. They do not look the same. Dude, I was reading Oh, the Things You Can Think by Dr. Seuss last night to my daughter, like not just for my own Goodreads profile. A lot of the pictures from Oh, the Things You Can Think are actually like almost Dark Souls. Like there's one where it's like, imagine you're postman Pleiss who delivers to the North Pole every day and on Saturdays twice. And then it's like these ice flows and there's holes in them and like walruses are poking their head out. And I'm like, oh shit, dude. That's like, that could be a Dark Souls area. And then there's one that's like, think up a long trip. Go visit the Viper of Vip. And I'm like, this motherfucker lives in New Londo ruins. It's like everything's half submerged and there's like crumbling staircases coming out of the water and like old ruins and stuff. Like this, I'm thinking that maybe Miyazaki was a little bit inspired by Dr. Seuss. Not a lot, but like a little. I'm going 3.8 with backspin. That's where I want to be. Overestimated the wind for sure. Not horrible.
Nice on.
Like, go look up the pictures from Oh, the Things You Can Think, and you'll be like, wait a minute, this does look kind of Soulsian. Insane putt.
Nice birdie.
By the way, don't think I forgot about the fact that we're in this lobby with C+ gamers, and they all got birdies here. OMG, it does. Yeah, dude! Think and wonder what would you do? What would you do if you met a Jaboo? That shit is lower on Deadberg. I can see the picture in my head right now. It's a little guy walking out of a building, and then there's like a scary creature shadow in the foreground. And there's like rows of houses, and it's like dusk. That is lower on Deadberg. Go look it up. Like I'm telling you, look up the pictures. Challenge him.
Nice shot.
No, I want to sleep tonight. Was it because like if you read the Dr. Seuss, you would fall asleep right now? Because that's the book I read my daughter to fall asleep. Dude, yeah. Think of light. Think of bright. Think of stairs in the night. It's actually, I don't know if it's Bloodborne. I prefer to think of it as where you fight the Manhunters from Demon Souls.
Nice shot.
The most betwixt shot of all time. I'm happy with the fairway. Let me get a 2.1 piece. Acceptable.
Nice approach.
The elephants around the fountain. Oh, you mean think and wonder, wonder and think how much water could 55 elephants drink? That is it's the phalanx, I agree. I think it's the phalanx from the DLC of Dark Souls 1. And then there's one that's like think of Beft, think of left. How come Beft always go to the left? That shit is the kiln of the first flame. Like that's when you walk through like all the warriors ghosts that are like trying to, well, they're not trying to do anything, they're just walking. I'm telling you, dude, there's a lot of similarities between the things you can think and some areas of Dark Souls. What about green eggs and ham? Green eggs and ham just pisses me off because my daughter is not learning the moral of the story. The moral of the story is the dude should be eating green eggs and ham. Because when he finally tries it at the end, after saying no over and over, he loves the green eggs and ham. But instead, my daughter seems to take the less... Like, I'm always asking her. I'm like, do you remember green eggs and ham? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you should try the food because the guy in green eggs and ham... Will we make the finals? Does he like the green eggs and ham? And she says, yeah. And I'm like, okay, then you should try, like, your chicken nuggets. It's not even like, oh, it's strange food. They're chicken nuggets. And she's like, I don't like them. And I'm like, you don't like chicken nuggets? We're getting her Happy Meal. She's eating the yogurt and the French fries, then dipping her finger in the dipping sauce. It's an insult.
Nice shot.
I love this shot. Still pretty good.
Nice one.
She does love chocolate eggs. Great putt. Joja, great putt. Say it back.
Nice birdie.
That's more chicken nuggets for you. Excuse me, I'll have you know, for some of us, thick skin December never ended. My wife said, can we get McDonald's for dinner tonight? I know in most relationships that dynamic is reversed. I said, sure. I went through the McDonald's drive-through. I got a Happy Meal for my daughter. I got the McDonald's order my wife wanted. I came home. Earlier that day, I bought an entire rotisserie chicken because I said I don't want to eat McDonald's. I cut off a chicken breast. I sliced up an entire crown of broccoli. Or is it a head? You know, is the crown just one floret? Or is a floret a floret? Anyway, I air fried a bunch of broccoli and warmed up the chicken breast and ate it next to her. Oh, baby. 30 points. And you know what? It was delicious. Then my daughter had 2 leftover chicken McNuggets. I ate 1, okay? I ate 1. And I put the other one in the organics so that I wouldn't eat it. You're the asshole? No, I mean, like, she was done with dinner and then I ate 1. I wouldn't take 1 out of the chicken nugget box, like, mid-dinner. Are you crazy?
Nice shot.
You're still the asshole? Wait, for what? I didn't do anything. Interesting. You don't compost meat? I've been throwing meat in the compost long as I can remember. Is that true? You don't compost meat?
Nice shot.
Bounce me? Ooh, not so bad. You definitely don't. It's organic. Depends where you are. Bro, it's just different variants of carbon. Not even close. Compost diamonds then? Okay, that's maybe a little bit needlessly reductive. I would never throw a diamond in the organics bin because they're worth money to other people. The guy in front of me in the drive-through line was a disaster yesterday, though. He was not moving it. Like, he's the only motherfucker I've ever seen in my life that's been honked at in the drive-through. When the people in front of him moved, he wouldn't move. He was looking at his cell phone. Had to give him a quick honk so that he would drive. Then he drove and ordered, and I could, for some reason, the screens were messed up so I could see his order, and it was all fucked up. It was like 1 ranch sauce, waffle fries. I don't know if that's just a regional thing that we have going on right here. 1 like junior chicken meal, and then like 1 crispy chicken snack wrap. It's like a psychotic order. Then he drove up to the next window, sat there for like 5 seconds, and apparently didn't pay. So he had to go pay at the final window where they hand you the food, which caused like the system got gummed up. Like, look at what one dude can do to the beautiful efficiency of the McDonald's drive-thru. All it takes is one bad day. Like, he fucked up every station in the drive-thru. Literally all you do is drive through. Don't rough me. Let's go! The only touchy part of the drive-thru is if they have 2 ordering windows and you drive up to the first one. If you wait like 15 seconds and nobody takes your order, then you just pull up to the second one. That's it. I don't think we want backspin.
Nice shot.
Ooh. Wind underestimated. Turns out backspin would have been nice. You know what? This is a chippable, though. Chippable. Clueless. Don't putt me. This is a chip. This is like a 1.7 piece chip. I was off by a decimal point. What happened? Was it a 0.7 piece chip? It was a 0.7, wasn't it? Ah! It's all right. It's just a little airborne. It's okay for par. I'm sure that happens in the real PGA, like all the time. You always over the wind on chips? Well, I think the problem on that one was that I overshot it by literally like double. The wind was, we didn't really get to see how the wind affected that first chip. It would have been so easy to be tied there. Joja, congratulations. Congratulations. This has not been a great day for the Believers. Really? Because they just won 2 bets consecutively. Now I come in second place out of 8 people. People are like, ooh, it's been a rough day on the golf course. It's silver medal. That's not so bad. You switched clubs but still used the putter's dots. No. Okay, we got one more in us. I think I'm onto something with that Dr. Seuss thing, though. The Dr. Seuss Dark Souls. Darker Souls. You are? I'm telling you, dude, go look at it. Update required, the dad. Can I excuse me. Can I VPN a Nintendo Switch to Canada? This shit is pissing me off. Chibli, I'm just going to be honest with you. You don't want to be in these lobbies anymore. Like, this one might be a little different because I don't recognize every single person in it. But there was like a golden period of like 2 weeks where it would have been great for you to be in the lobbies. And now it's just like if you get par on the first hole, you're like, I might as well turn the console off. Every single person really is my enemy.
The contestant.
Only one S-rank gamer. Dude, after this I'm gonna eat a turkey sandwich. Oh, maybe no, maybe I won't eat a turkey. Maybe I'll eat because I still got a whole chicken breast off the rotisserie chicken and 2 full chicken legs. Maybe I'll cut off some of the dark meat and make a chicken sandwich. Oh, baby.
Round 1.
Dude, honestly, I'm not the first person to think of this, obviously. This is a well-known grocery store tip. How insane is the grocery store rotisserie chicken? I think the rotisserie chicken I bought was like $13.99, which is on the expensive side, even for Canada. But it's the way of the world over here. 2 chicken breasts from the butcher's counter is like $11 right there. That's before you even factor in the rotisserie. And then you got 2 extra legs, you got 2 extra wings, and it's cooked for you, and it's just ready to go. Like it's one of the best deals in groceries right now. Do I want backspin? I do want backspin. No! No!
Nice on.
It's just a great thing to pick up from the grocery store. No, I'm not saving the carcass for stock, Mouth. I know you can. I'm just saying, like, I'm buying it out of convenience. What a horrendous putt. It's waste? Yeah, it's food waste. People in chat will actually be like, oh, food waste. Why don't you go look at your own refrigerator? How many bags of spinach you got down there? Just turning into like a green soup at the bottom of your crisper. Hey, I think I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to start eating salads. Me eating one salad. Yeah, I'll have one tomorrow. Never touching the bag ever again. You think I don't know how it is? Why you gotta call me out like that? I'm calling society out. This is Chib's hole. 7 iron, but then it's windy. It's a backwind. How dare you break wind before me? Always overestimate the wind on the iron. Pull it back just slightly. Let me go 5 iron, 3.7.
Nice shot.
I broke the Chiblee advice on this one, but rules are made to be broken.
All in one.
Possibly the most insane shot I've ever made. 20-mile-an-hour wind, perfect bounce, beautiful backspin, ring around the rosy. Oh, baby. What a shot. Whew. A lot came together on that. Me always overestimating the wind and then remembering that chat told me, so I counter it. Me remembering Chiblee always told me to use the 7 iron, but then adjusting for the wind and saying, I think that on this one, maybe the 5 iron and slightly less than full power is the way to go. And a lot of luck. Definitely a lot of luck on it as well. Don't get me wrong. Slash moment. Nope. Doesn't exist yet. I'm back, baby! And I made the finals, or the semifinals. It's really like the grocery store rotisserie chicken. It goes crazy. Were I a single man, I'm not going to tell you I'm going to get 4 meals out of it. 1 chicken leg is no longer a meal for me. And it's never coming back, probably. But you could definitely get 3 meals if you wanted to ration it. Wrong casino. So true. Okay, I will fix it.
Nice shot.
Or you could get 2 decadent meals. I can live with that. Okay, wrong casino. Will we win the finals? Right casino. Will we make the finals? One chicken is half a meal for me. Okay, Sandor Clegane. I'm not saying I couldn't. But it is like... I mean, I guess if you had no sides at all, maybe. Certainly unwedgeable. Illogical, physical. Made a 2.8 none backspin. 2.8. I'll probably get nature's backspin anyway, so let's go 2.9. That's 2.5.
Nice on.
It's a very impossible shot. Considering the circumstances, I'll take that.
pawn.
Sugar-free antacid tablets? What are you talking about? Sugar-free antacid tablets? Do they normally have sugar in them? Despite my gastrointestinal issues, I'm happy that they're mostly colon-based. I'm very happy to not be one of those guys in their 30s who, after he eats food, has to pop like 2 Rolaids. Perhaps one day it'll happen, but for now, I'm still chilling. Occasionally, after extremely oily food, I will get heartburn, though. Oily and very, very spicy food. Those are my heartburn triggers. Around, betwixt the tree. I don't even care if I'm in the rough, just move me around the tree. Do put me behind the tree. That's going to be a tough shot because the wind is coming the other way, but... I think this will make it over. With backspin? Every time, right? Every time? For some reason, I thought that would be way higher. I thought it would loft it. If I was hitting the ball, it wouldn't have gone down like that. Let's put it that way. I would have knocked it way higher. It's going to bounce me a little the other way. Adjust me this way. Give me a... like almost 2. A little bit less than that. Might have cared a little too much about the wind, as usual. I'd like to see you make that shot in the rough. I've never not done it, is one way to think about it.
Nice pawn.
This is a tough hole. I'm not sweating it. It's a great birdie. I'm a little upset about that. You always overestimate the wind. What about the time I got a hole in one 4 holes ago? Well, how does that fit into your definition of always? Always except for that time. That was a fluke. Yeah, always except that time. How about you sometimes open a dictionary? My ass is not making it to the finals, even though I got a hole in one. We gotta retire golf, man. We've hit the treadmill. What about last hole where you underestimated the wind? Bro, I'm not the one who said always. You chose the words.
Finish.
Neutral. Yeah, we'll probably put golf on the back burner for like a couple weeks maybe, and it was never seen again. It was fun while it lasted. Holy shit, I hate golf. This is my day. All right, /marker. Switch sports golf.